What's up, guys and gals? It's your host with the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys Jujutsu Kaisen, latest chapter, chapter 226, entitled The Decisive Battle in Shinjuku, Part 4. Not Part 2, not Part 3, but Part 4. Live reaction, not a review. It was requested by my good friend Miss Content. He said to me, hey, if you haven't reacted to the chapter yet, maybe you should do that. If you haven't read the chapter yet, react to this one. So let's get underway. Let's react to the chapter. So right out of the gate. So last time, from what I recall, there was Malevolent Shrine, and it was all. So let's see how our main man, the Six Eyes, the Infinite Void, the man, the myth, the legend, the bandana over the eyes, making it look cool himself, Gojo Sensei. Let us see how he gets out of this one. Because if anybody actually thought that was the end of the battle, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, alright, so boom, what an opening shot here, right away. Chapter 226, The Decisive Battle in the Uninhabited Demon-Infested Shinjuku, Part 4. Sukuna's blade reaches Gojo. We see the Malevolent Shrine. We see Gojo standing there looking up at Sukuna. Sukuna standing on the precipice. Him like this. There's the open jaw of the outside the Torii gate there. It's just looking ominous. And boom, he took a slash. Like, here's the thing. A lot of people thought that he took like the whole neck off. It looked like a cut across the neck. A deep cut, but a cut nonetheless. And it looks this way once again. It looks like a very dangerous, like artery level cut. But a cut nonetheless, not some beheading thing that I saw a lot of Reddit people talking about. So, alright. That's the first page. And then we jump away to the reaction shot. We see Yuji and Chozo and people. Sensei! Says Yuji. And then, boom. Yeah. Immediately, reverse curse technique. See, this was my opinion. Alright, like right out of the gate, why was anybody, like, I think it was only the people that thought that was some beheading level cut that Gojo wouldn't immediately go, oh, I got hit, boom. Like, seriously, how would he not use reverse curse technique immediately to heal himself? I'm not saying Sukuna can't do the same thing, I'm saying that why did people assume that Gojo was done and out and like would not use reverse curse technique right then and there? I don't understand. I'm good with it. I'm happy about this because we know this fight wasn't gonna end with just this. Let's get underway. Alright. Let's go. Katsukibe says reverse curse technique. But as long as he remains within Sukuna's domain, the slashes won't stop coming. Alright. Higuruma, wait a minute, is noticing something. Higuruma is noticing something. Doesn't say anything, but goes, So, there's something that we haven't considered, because none of the comments in my previous reaction or review, none that I saw in Misks, none that I saw on Reddit, has really talked about how Gojo gets out of the situation proper. So let's see. Because Higuruma seems to have realized something about this. Okay, Chozo says, Sukuna's domain has no enclosed barrier. Different the way they described it last time, but alright. Shouldn't it be easy to escape its range? It depends on what its range is then. So it's sort of, I'm sort of right, sort of wrong about the idea that the barrier doesn't exist. Well, it does exist, it's just a very wide margin. Crisis, even if we assume Malevolent Shrine's effective range encompasses the area of the raised Shibuya, With Gojo-san's speed, he should be able to break out of it in a flash. Fair point. Kasakibe says, no, his teleportation is just an application of Limitless where the space between his location and his destination is compressed. But in the short window immediately after his domain was destroyed, Gojo cannot use his curse technique. So, he effectively is the same as Yuta. Like, we know that both, we saw this in the battle of the Sundai colony, where Yuta, who has almost infinite, has more cursed energy than Gojo, confirmed, but still, after using a domain expansion, there is a window. However short, and it's very short for people like Gojo and Yuta, but it's still a window. There is still a window, there's still a prime opportunity for people to attack while they cannot use their curse technique. So, let's see. Which means is Miwa, Kasakibe, he's in one hell of a pinch, and Sukuna's just gonna keep raining down. Ah, I'm glad. Oh. What the hell? I'm not even reading the text. This is... Oh, baby. This is reminding me... I know people hate me for this. God forbid I compare it to Gege's favorite manga. What Sukuna's doing right now is some Byakuya Kuchiki level shit right here. And it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's some Senbon Zakura Kageyoshi to Renji when Renji tried to fight Byakuya before Sokyo Hill. And it was just like... And it was just cut after cut after cut. Just bleeding cuts. Gojo has been sliced to pieces right here. Like, I know he's gonna get out of it, because I know this isn't the end of the fight, but it's still such a beautiful double spread. It's so cool looking. Like, yeah. Like, this is what inspiration looks like. This is what inspiration looks like. This is good shit. I'm just gonna say that this looks good. This is awesome. This is what we want from a fight. This is what we want. So it's Gojo talking because it says, I'm glad. And Sukuna's grinning. And then it says, when it comes down to it, my Limitless is far better. So, Sukuna's using Malevolent Shrine against Gojo. And Gojo is saying, this is your domain. This is everything you've got. I'm better than you, bitch. Oh, let's go! Then boom. So, boom, all of a sudden, slam, there's something there. You think I'd let you run to Sukuna? Oh, Gojo's right there with him. And then pow, he's bleeding. Boom. So he couldn't take him out even inside his own domain. And then slam, they're grabbing each other. They're going hand to hand. They're going hand to hand combat here. Or CQC as they say nowadays. Like, what's that called? Close quarters combat or whatever. Term popularized, honestly, by the Metal Gear series. Realistically, it's just hand-to-hand combat, but close quarters combat, if you will. And boom, here we go. They're going at each other, and Gojo doesn't give a fuck. He's powering up and slamming his fist down. So, he got out of it. I'm not going to pretend to understand. All I'm going to say is that apparently Limitless literally said, nah. He can get cut up all the time, but it's like his Limitless is either blocking it or healing it faster than he can slice him down. So dismantle, cleave, malevolent shrine. Gojo doesn't care. Does that make sense? I don't know. You guys are going to have to tell me. Either way, it's cool as shit. And here we go. And then boom. Sukuna says, or is thinking, he still moves pretty well considering he's been activating reverse curse technique at full output in order to survive my slashing attacks. Oh, is that what he's doing? It looks like the heart of Malevolent Shrine is the shrine and not Sukuna himself. Thinks Gojo. That shrine. Yuji thinking about it. What would happen if he destroyed it? Usually objects materialized within an infinite domain don't hold any special meaning or importance. You can think of them as if they didn't exist at all. If that shrine is simply a symbol of the domain, so to speak, then you would not be able to destroy it and there would be no purpose in doing so. Considering Gojo-kun, who possesses the Sixth Eyes, hasn't taken any measures to destroy it, that's the likely explanation. But that's not the case. And Kalala says, so he can't do anything? Isn't that like super, super bad? New Shadow style. Who's summoning this? New Shadow style. Simple domain. Is Gojo summoning a simple domain against Sukuna? Simple domain, says Kusakibe. I thought he said he couldn't do that. No, he just meant he couldn't teach it. For a genius like that who can do anything on his first try, he isn't exactly best suited for teaching. Why the hell is someone like that in charge of the first years then? Alright, we're having a little bit of a comedy fest here. Good point, good point. Not gonna lie, I don't know if Kusakibe or Yuji is bringing this up, but both of them have excellent points. Also, people underestimate Kusakibe. Kusakibe has way more knowledge than most of the characters in the verse. He literally knows half the secrets that he's not supposed to, and the rest of it, he is a good fountain of knowledge. He really is. Even if he's only like a second grade sorcerer or whatever. I don't know, man. I have a lot of faith in Kusakibe's assessment of the situation. Let's see. So we have Sukuna and Gojo facing each other. He used Simple Domain to counter the sure hit effect. Oh, so all the cuts. While simultaneously using Reverse Curse technique to heal his body. How is he even able to manipulate cursed energy while he's still using Reverse Curse technique? Well, he's got the Six Eyes. Chozo says, even still, against a real domain, the only thing a simple domain will do is buy you some time. Chozo learned that from experience. And then boom. Here we go. Slam. Alright, so now they are seemingly back on even keel. And then Sukuna takes Gojo. Slam. Looks like he clawed him. Like tiger claw. Boom. Right across his face. God damn, that's brutal. Told you, says Chozo. Simple domain again. Activated another simple domain. This is getting a bit tedious, says Sukuna. Yuta? Question mark. Oh, the heavy hitters are noticing. Hakari? Kashimo? Yuta? They're all wide-eyed. They noticed something. Is this their opportunity? Because these are the heavy hitters. I'm sorry for all the fan bases out there who do not think that Yuta is top tier shit. But the top tiers just noticed something. Where's Maki with this one? Maybe Maki's probably already there going, Tetsuga! Like, probably. But let's go. Alright, so they all noticed something by this getting a bit tedious. And why the hell, Kasakibe? Gojo stopped using reverse curse technique to heal himself. Alright, so 3 important individuals notice this. Yuta noticed. You don't think that... And Yuta, no, I told you there's no limit to Gojo Sensei's cursed energy. Yuta would know better than anybody else, so let's go. The only one who has more cursed energy than him is Sukuna, so he would know. So he's saying that's not the case. Like I said, that's under the assumption he's using cursed energy normally. Nah, Yuta's... People are going to take that one little sweat drop and they're going to run with that shit. But I'm going to say right now that Yuta's going, nah. He's doing a play. That's why the higher-ups, the high tiers, noticed it. They noticed it first, and that's why we got a reaction shot. There's something going on here. Right after using Domain Expansion, he started using Reverse Curse Technique at max output, which consumes twice as much Curse Energy. And that's not even taking into account the fact that Sukuna is still pouring on attacks. Still attacking. Scratch. Boom. Is Gojo Satoru about to lose? And then he hugs... Oh, he jumps on him. Is he going to pull some Android 16 shit? Hugs him. That's speed just now. Curse Technique Reversal. Wait, what? He's going to take all the damage he accumulated. He's using reverse counter from 7 Deadly Sins. He's using Meliodas' ability. He's going to go reverse counter, grab, boom, take all the damage I just took. That's why he took the damage? Wait, even Yuta shot? Can he do that? Wait, Yuta doesn't think that he can use Curse Technique Reversal. Even Yuta's shocked by this. That's why he wasn't able to heal himself. He was using Reverse Curse Technique to heal his exhausted Curse Technique? Then he uses red and blows up Malevolent Shrine. Or it looks like didn't blow it up but did serious damage to it, with Sukuna being damaged in part of it. And says, geez, what a pain in the ass. Common sense means nothing in this battle between the strongest. Yeah, because I am confused as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. This power system, guys, goes way over my head. I'm not gonna lie. This is why I probably could never really get into Hunter x Hunter and understand why it's so great. Is because I like power systems, and I like intricacy, and I like good storytelling. I'm not into doing quantum mechanics to figure out how somebody beat X when Y plus Z equals times C squared. That, that's a little too much for me. And here I am not fully understanding exactly what happened. But it looked really cool. So thumbs up from me. Someone will have to explain exactly what happened, I'm sure. You guys in the comments can do so if you feel like it. You don't have to. I'm sure that someone in my Discord will have already explained it by the time you comment anyways. Using Reverse Curse Technique to heal exhausted Curse Technique. I feel like that's a bit of a... I don't want to say a cop-out, because really nobody considered that before, using Reverse Curse Technique to heal your own depleted Curse Technique before. That seems like an I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if this is super smart or super lame. I have no idea. All I know is that art-wise, it was really cool. Gojo getting the 1-up in this chapter was also really cool. Using red, really, really cool. Someone who understands the power dynamic and the power system way better than me would probably be able to explain this and tell me why it makes sense and why it's so cool and why Sukuna wouldn't have expected it, why Yuta's jumping out of his chair, why nobody else saw this coming, why none of the other high tiers could have considered this happening. You know, I am curious about that, but either way, this is a great chapter. This is a great ass chapter. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I think it's my favorite chapter of the fight so far. Of the decisive battle chapters, this is my favorite one. It's got the best art. It's got the best flow. It's got the best dynamic. It's got the best shots. Like, everything is just really, really cool. Even if some of it's going a little over my head because of the complications of the power system. But that's on me, not on the chapter. And not on the manga. And not on anything. It's just, you know, it just boils down to reading comprehension. And I'm just not on that 100% level. I get about 88% of it. I lose on that 12%. And now we're into the final game. That 12% is slowly becoming more apparent. But anyways, no, I really liked the chapter, guys. I thought this was great. Hopefully, I assume everybody loved this chapter. I don't see a reason not to like this chapter. So let me know down in the comment section down below what you felt about this chapter. Chapter. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. It's always very great to hear from all of you. And we will see you beautiful people back here next time for another review for Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 227. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. And we'll see you guys back here next time. So with that one, keep it real, everybody. And we'll see you back here next time. Have a good one. Sayonara.